So I've got the three amazing housemates that just got evicted from the Big Brother Nigeria season 10, over 10 minus nothing. I've got Big Soso, a
Not
chef,
the little one.
a well-seasoned chef, a lawyer, amazing, and of course Ivatar, DJ, the energy, all that great stuff, and a creative, an actor, screenwriter. I will say stage playwriter because you did amazing in the house.
Thank you.
So if I do say so, you did well.
Thank you.
Doris, how you both? Okay, let me start again. Doris,
Yes.
how are you doing? I mean, from Sunday, Monday, today's Tuesday. How are you feeling? Like from all the media rounds so far, how are you feeling?
I'm actually exhausted because we've just been going from one place to the other. But it's fun having to, maybe clarify things, to see humans, to be with, like, to know what the time is,
I can imagine.
It has not been easy, but I'm having fun with it.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love it.
I must say that you're a very strong person. Now, this is what in the house, I don't think that I like the fact that I don't think you ever broke down not winning a wager or a task. Now, people outside, you might see messages and people using it to attack you. Oh, you never won anything. But I'm like, that takes a lot of strength for someone not to break down. Because if I was there and I'm not winning, I would start attaching it to so do my Phillips people follow me here? What is going on? But just seeing that you still, with every wager, you still would come through.
Right.
You didn't hide in your shell. You still showed your creativity. And that, for sure, is really a good strength. So well done. Big Soso.
Not the little one.
I mean, you showed a very nurturing character, and I think that being, for some people who would for people watching and would see someone go into the kitchen and want to play the mummy of the house, like, this strategy, we've seen it happen before. But seeing that you were consistent, the 6 weeks, right, in the house showed that, okay, this is actually your person. So did the house show more of that, or are you actually more extra when it comes to caring and nurturing people, or did the house being in a confined space show you more like, oh, okay, I didn't know I could do that more for especially strangers, people that I haven't met before?
I mean, with me, like you said, I'm a chef outside the place, so naturally the kitchen will be a safe space for me. And like I've always said, I'm a big sister to a lot of people. I have a charity that I support so many young girls, which I feel like are my children, adopted children.
Oh, nice.
So that part of me has already garnered into who I became inside the house. It wasn't forced. And because when you find somebody cooking, serving you, all those type of things, people easily tend to mommy you. And, being a mom is not a bad thing. So
it's not. It's not.
I'm always a nurturer everywhere I find
Nice.
myself.
Fantastic. I do know that a lot of times that I would see you're always singing praises to God. Now, it's not something we see a lot of times on a reality TV show. Of course, people can say they're Christians, they talk a bit about it, but you always like to glorify and give all praises to Him. Now, what would be your advice to a young Christian woman who is listening, who feels like, oh, maybe I will be judged coming for a reality TV show like this? Do you think that it's a space you can advise them to go into?
Honestly, before going on the show, I mean, I've never watched the show.
Okay.
It was my first time applying and going in. And I just woke up one night and I'm like, yeah. But at first I got worried that would somebody like me fit into a place like that? But really and truly, Big Brother House was a place that anybody can be themselves. It's now up to the viewers and people out there to decide if being a godly person, because I'm not holy. Nobody's holy. Only God is holy. And I was just being a very mindful person because I got baptized last year, November, because I went through a very horrific experience last year. And the only person that helped me was God. And I promised God that if you help me, if I get the platform to always talk about you, I'll always talk about you. So if you're a young man out there that feels like you cannot express, because God is a God that when He sees your secret place thing, He blesses you in public. So if you are shy of Him in public, He's going to be shy of you. At the end of the day, He made all of us. So why do you have to be shy of Him? So for me, praise God wherever you can.
Fantastic. Ivatar.
Yes.
I think coming on stage, obviously, you're one person that people would have judged us in you. Okay, she looks like she's going to bring a lot of trouble, But then getting in, I think after the issue with Sultana, it just felt like you went into your shell, maybe because you consider a friend or you just needed someone, which is very understandable, to navigate life with. You get to know, not everybody comes in and just starts being loud.
Yes.
People take their time. Is that something, if you go back again, given an opportunity, what would you do differently about your, stay in the house?
Yes. Okay, so when I auditioned, when I was interviewed, before I entered, I said I was coming to make a point to show people that the general stereotype that they have of people with tattoos is not always the case, especially when it comes to me. I am calm, I have a good heart, I have a sweet soul, I'm caring, I'm gentle. It's only when you bring the fire, I'll give it to you. So this is actually me. And the fun, lively, energetic Ivatar people know, it depends on the vibe.
Okay.
But just me, who I am, I'm very calm, I'm soft-spoken, I'm sweet, and a lot of people do not expect that. And when they get to know how know me, they say, "Oh wow, so this is you." We actually even love it more. Don't judge a book by its cover. And all of that.
That's what I was looking
not
for.
to say I don't know how to have fun, I don't know how to be crazy. It's there, it did well, but this is how I am. And yeah, it depends on the energy you give and how I'm feeling. So I can't force it. I can't just get in there and be like, because that's what I look like.
Yeah.
And with regards to the disagreement or whatever, like I said, if you give it to me, I'll give it back to you. I don't like being disrespected because I do not disrespect people. Yeah.
Interesting. I love that. Now I've
Thank
got
you.
some fun questions around. If you have 60 seconds to pitch yourself as a brand, why would a sponsor choose you? Let's hear it, Doris.
I'm interesting, I'm intelligent, I'm creative, and I think that it's encompassing for what a brand would need, because besides being pretty and you look good, you have to be able to contribute to the brand in terms of creativity and just to impute as well. And I'm very good with gathering ideas and making it better. That's what I did in the house. Most times when we have wages, I'm like, okay, let's have a story. Okay, who has a story, and then we'll just put it together. Fine tune it. They're like, oh, Doris, the script, now help us write something. So yeah, I like to work in a team as well. So because teamwork makes the dream work. So that's I've pitched myself basically.
Fantastic. One book or a quote or advice that has shaped you see life today, Big Soso.
Just be grateful all the time. Have an open heart, be a light to the world, because you don't know what people are going through at some point. When you meet somebody, don't leave them the same way that you met them. If you have an opportunity to shine, take the opportunity, don't procrastinate. So for me, as it's coming, I'm grabbing it. I know they waste time. So yeah, just be yourself.
Fantastic. Now, how would you want people to describe you 5 years from now? By the way, Ivatar is also a mom to a beautiful 18-year-old daughter. I thought I was here.
She's
still
actually
here.
She's doing my BTS. And she just turned 18 before I entered the house. And I'm just grateful for that. And
so in 5 years, how would you want people to describe you?
To describe me as a fun, loving go-getter, whatever I told myself I was going to do, I always end up doing it. Yes, it might be 7 auditions later, but I still went into the house.
True.
And being a mother has shaped me in so many ways that I didn't expect, and I've grown. When they look at me before and now they're like, wow, the Ivatar. Because if I went in the first audition so they'll just see growth and a winner in every way. So I'm grateful.
I love that.
Thank
Time is
you.
really short. I wish I could go on. I
Me
know.
too.
But it was really lovely having a different
Thank you.
chat with you guys, because I just really thought that you're still going to get more hits. So why don't we just have a different conversation?
Thank you. That was sweet.
Thank you so much, Doris. Wish you all the best. So share your socials with us real quick.
Thank you so much for having me and us, obviously. So my Instagram is @DorisOkore. My Twitter is @Doris_Okore1. My TikTok is @DorisOkore1. Snapchat is Reese Okore, and then Facebook is Ebere Doris Okore. Thank you.
Okay, Big Soso.
For me, Instagram, TikTok, it's Big Soso, ITS Big Soso. And then Facebook is obviously Sonia and Marco. For Snapchat, I'm still private on that for now.
Okay.
But yeah, I got Twitter also as It's Big Soso.
All right, Ivatar.
Hey, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter at Tatted Up Ivatar. Instagram is just Ivatar, and then Facebook is my full name, Ifewa Adewumi Okafor.
Fantastic. It was definitely a pleasure doing this with you three beautiful
Same
ladies.